One Dexter Laboratory fact was so strange, even longtime fans missed it. In fact, number 25 completely changes how you see Dexter. Most people remember this show as a funny cartoon about a genius kid with a secret lab. But behind the jokes, there are hidden inspirations, strange character secrets, and details that many fans never notice. So today here are 25 facts you probably didn't know about Dexter's Laboratory. One. Dexter's Laboratory premiered in 1996 on Cartoon Network. At the time, the network was still experimenting with original cartoons, since most of their programming was older reruns. Shows from studios like Hanna-Barbera. But Dexter's Laboratory helped change that. It proved Cartoon Network could create brand new hits. And it quickly became one of the channel's most recognizable shows. For many kids in the late 90s, Dexter's Laboratory became part of their daily routine. Number 2. The show was created by animator Genndy Tartakovsky. Before Dexter, he was a young animator trying to break into the industry. But he had a very unique vision for cartoons. He loved strong visuals, comedy, exaggerated characters, and bold animation styles. Dexter's Laboratory gave him the chance to experiment with those ideas. And that opportunity launched one of the most influential animation careers in television. Number 3. Dexter's personality was inspired by the creator's own childhood experiences. Genndy Tartakovsky grew up fascinated by art and science. He spent a lot of time drawing and building creative projects. But he also had siblings who would interrupt him constantly. That frustration turned into the character dynamic between Dexter and Dee Dee. A genius kid trying to focus, while chaos kept barging into the room. Number 4. Dexter's strange accent is actually completely fictional. It isn't tied to any real country. The voice actress created it by mixing different European accents together. She wanted Dexter to sound like an overdramatic scientist, the kind you might see in all science fiction movies. That exaggerated accent became one of the character's most iconic features, and fans still recognize it instantly. Number 5. Dexter's voice was performed by Christine Cavanaugh, and she was one of the most talented voice actresses of the 90s. She also voiced Chucky from Rugrats and several other cartoons characters. Her ability to create unique voices helped bring Dexter's personality to life. Without that performance, Dexter might not have become such a memorable character. Number 6. Before the show became a full series, it actually started as a short cartoon pilot. It aired on a special Cartoon Network program called What a Cartoon. This program allowed animators to pitch experimental ideas. If audiences liked them, the network could turn them into full shows. Dexter's pilot received a strong reaction from viewers, and that popularity convinced Cartoon Network to greenlight the series. Number 7. Dexter's Laboratory is one of the most unrealistic parts of the show. The lab sits under his family's small suburban house, but inside it's enormous. Massive halls, huge machines, robot factories, and giant research chambers. Some rooms appear to stretch for miles underground, which raises a funny questions fans always ask. How did his parents never notice? Number 8. Dexter's sister Dee Dee was designed to be the exact opposite of him. Dexter is logical, serious, and obsessed with order. Dee Dee is spontaneous, playful, and completely unpredictable. She doesn't understand science, but she loves exploring Dexter's lab anyway. Her curiosity almost always led to destruction, which became one of the show's biggest running jokes. Number 9. No matter how advanced Dexter's security system become, Dee Dee always finds a way inside the lab. He installs voice scanners, laser grates, password doors, and complicated alarms, but Dee Dee somehow bypasses them every time. Sometimes she simply walks through the front door, other times she accidentally breaks the system. Either way, Dexter can never get her out. Number 10. Dexter's rival Mandark is another genius kid, but unlike Dexter, Mandark is obsessed with power. He builds machines specifically designed to defeat Dexter, and he constantly tries to prove he's the superior scientist. His exaggerated evil laugh became one of the funniest parts of the show. Every time Mandark appears, something chaotic usually follows. Number 11. The show included a miniseries called Dial M for Monkey. It followed Dexter's pet monkey who secretly lived a double life. During the day he was just a regular pet, but in secret he became a superhero, fighting monsters, aliens, and villains around the city, all while Dexter remained completely unaware. Number 12. Another miniseries was The Justice Friends. This segment targeted superhero teams. Instead of saving the world constantly, these heroes live together like roommates. They argue about everything, television, and everyday problems. It was a funny twist on the typical superhero formula. Number 13. Dexter's parents remain some of the most mysterious characters in the show. They live in the same house as a giant secret laboratory, yet somehow they never discovered it. Even when explosions shake the house, even when robots appear, they simply assume normal life is continuing. This running gag became part of the show's humor. Number 14. Dexter's mother is surprisingly strong. In several episodes, she lifts extremely heavy objects, sometimes even machines from the lab. She also defeats robots without much effort. This led many fans to joke that she might secretly be the strongest character in the show, even stronger than Dexter's inventions. 15. The animation style of Dexter's Laboratory was very distinctive. Characters were drawn with sharp angles, bold shapes, and exaggerated proportions. The style made every movement feel energetic and expressive. This visual approach later influenced many modern animation shows. 16. The series constantly referenced science fiction concepts, time travel, cloning, artificial intelligence, alternate dimensions. Many episodes were inspired by classic sci-fi movies and stories, but the show always presented those ideas in a comedic way, making complex science feel funny and accessible. 17. Ironically, Dexter often causes his own problems. His experiments malfunction. His robots become dangerous. His machines overload. Instead of solving problems, his inventions sometimes create even bigger ones, which forces Dexter to fix the chaos he started. Number 18. Most Dexter's Laboratory episodes take place in just a few locations: Dexter's house, his laboratory, and the surrounding neighborhood. This allowed the writers to focus on creative inventions and strange experiments happening inside the lab, instead of constantly changing settings. Number 19. The lab itself contains hundreds of different rooms, energy reactors, computer control centers, experimental chambers, and giant testing arenas. Each room seems designed for a different scientific purpose. It's less like a basement and more like an entire underground research facility. 20. Dexter's Laboratory became one of the Cartoon Network's first major original hits. Before it aired, the channel mostly showed older cartoons. But Dexter proved that original programming could succeed. That success helped change the direction of the network. Number 21. Because of Dexter's success, Cartoon Network invested more in original shows. This eventually led to series like the Powerpuff Girls, Johnny Bravo, and several other classics. Dexter's Laboratory helped start an entire era of animation. 22. Many animators who work on Dexter later became famous creators themselves. The show became a training ground for talent. Artists and writers who work on the series went on to create their own successful cartoons, which means Dexter's influence spread far beyond the show itself. 23. Some jokes in Dexter Laboratory were designed for adults. Kids laugh at the visual comedy, but older viewers notice hidden references, movie parodies, science jokes, and clever dialogue. This layered humor helped the show appeal to multiple generations. Number 24. The series was cancelled once, but later revived. Few cartoons get a second chance like that. But fan demand remained strong, and the network decided to bring Dexter back, proving how popular the character had become. Number 25. In many ways, Dexter's biggest enemy isn't Dee Dee. It's Dexter himself. His inventions create most of the disasters. His experiments spiral out of control, and his obsession with perfection often causes chaos. Meaning the genius scientist is sometimes the architect of his own problems. If you haven't already, subscribe and hit the bell. This documentary takes serious time and effort to write. Your support keeps the channel moving forward. We post videos weekly. Thank you for watching Successful Minds.